Kilkenny gave an awesome display in the All-Ireland final to hammer Waterford and secure the elusive 3 in a row. So much for the Cats. What about the Daishies? The homecoming in Waterford City uplifted the spirits of the players, but could they ever recover from such a hammering? 5 months later, the Waterford lads are back on the road again. Wounded, yes. Dead, absolutely not.
There hasn't been a day gone by that you wouldn't think about what happened in the All-Ireland final, especially with my own performance being taken off like that. But there's nothing I can do about that, or we can do about that now. But it's up to ourselves to come back this year. We're training hard at the moment, and see how we get on, But of course, you're going to think about what happened last September. But at the end of the day, you just have to get on with it, and hope we can go one step further next year.
In 2007, Dan Shanahan was not just an all-star, but hurler of the year as well. He was simply in brilliant form.
Dan Shanahan, chance of a goal, and he sneaks it inside. Donald Cusic's post.
Last year his performances weren't as good, but 0-9 sees a man re-energised and fully focused on proving a point.
We have unfinished business, Marty, and I've a lot to offer to this team this year. I don't know about next year, but no, I love the blue and white, and the people of Waterford and my teammates. Geez, I definitely owe them for my performance last year. Wasn't great, but if I can touch half of the 0-7, who knows?
This is Ken McGrath's 14th championship season. He's had time to reflect on what went wrong last September, and he feels himself and his colleagues have plenty of motivation to give it another lash.
Last year's finished now. There's a lot of baggage gone, but it's over now, and it's a new year, and it's like any other year now. We're aiming to get as far as we can,
Perhaps Waterford's rehabilitation has been helped by the success of De La Salle, both the school and the club. The school has won 2 Harty Cup, 2 All-Ireland colleges and a Dean Ride over the last 2 seasons. Interestingly, 4 members of the teaching staff are on the club side that won the county and Munster titles.
I suppose it's no coincidence that the 2 major breakthrough players for Waterford in the last number of years, Aidan Carney and Steve Malumphey, both won colleges All-Irelands with St Coleman. So we would hope Noel Connors now has already gone on to be a member of the panel for this Sunday's league game against Tipperary. So yeah, things are not that easy for young lads in terms of breaking through, but we'd hope that the grounding is very good. That and Fitzgibbon level are normally very good grounding for playing in terms of inter-county ability,
De La Salle club is mainly run from the school. The club itself doesn't actually have a parish. There's no parish rule here in the city. The success of the school in the last few years has really prospered Waterford Hurling, especially probably going around De La Salle, and long may it last.
A few months ago, De La Salle won the Waterford Senior Championship and Munster Club titles for the very first time. Understandably, the journey has been both remarkable and emotional. They only recently moved to their new grounds, which cost over €2 million to develop. Not bad for a club with no parish.
You work with the players from the primary schools, and you have to have your act together, and you have to be able to look after the kids fairly well, because the big soccer clubs like Bows and them inside in the city will be looking for the same player, so we have to hold on to them. So we're fairly successful at that at the moment.
There's an awful lot of people who probably look at us and say, Jesus, if De La Salle can do it, why can't we? So probably we did probably give an awful lot of clubs in this county a big lift, and to say that we can achieve it, and say the more they can think they can achieve it, the club hurling in Waterford, and hurling in Waterford it'll get better and better as it goes.
Naturally, Marty, a lot of lads were disappointed after last September, and 0-9 is a new challenge, and it's one to see that they want to prove everyone wrong and prove to people that that September was just a one-off.
Do you think they can do that? Do you think you can do that?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's still the abundance of good players there, and there's a good manager there in Davy. And to be fair to Davy, he has a full year this year instead of the 3 months of last year.
A good barometer of the local feelings about the season ahead could possibly be gauged by the media in Waterford. Are they confident about 0-9?
I think people are coming round now, and the thoughts of getting back into it Sunday and a big game with Tip, and they're getting right behind the team again.
After his 3-month championship campaign with Waterford last year, Davy Fitzgerald is back for his first league campaign with this team. It's been a long 5 months of reflection, but it's clear he's eager to start.
Certainly I would have done a lot of soul searching about last year and what mistakes I made personally as a manager. And there's no doubt I made a few, but you know what? I probably wasn't the only manager that made them as well. You have to admit to certain things at times and look at yourself. The players have to look at certain things. And when you get time to yourself, you have to think, what can I do to improve? What can the team do to improve? Keep looking for new angles. Waterford need new emerging talent coming in. We're trying out a few guys and we have to get on with the thing, you know. Like, we have good team fellas there. And this, let's not forget, this is a team game. It's not about individuals. And that's a very important comment. So it is, I think, that we have to remember. But certainly this is a new year. We'll just say nothing, I think, keep the heads down and see what happens, you know.
Not too many people sitting on deck chairs in